I'm about to show you 5 Nintendo Switch games that I picked up on the cheap, that you can get on the cheap today. And I'm going to tell you why I got them and why you might want to get them too. Well, they're still cheap. Now, these 5 games I'm about to show you, these are not necessarily games that I think will go up in value. These just, although one of them I do think it may go up in value. These just happen to be 5 games that are cheap and fun. So let's get right to it. This is a little bit different from my game price predictions and investment choices that I do in other videos, like my Wii U game prices videos. First on the list, Boulders Gate Enhanced Edition for the Switch. This is an old game, old PC game. Just about anyone who knows anything about RPGs knows about this game. It's not a secret. It's not even a hidden gem because everybody knows about it. Or at least as far as I know, everybody knows about it. But this game keeps getting remade and re-released. Like, this is the enhanced edition. There used to just be Boulders Gate and Boulders Gate 2. But they keep remaking it because it's a masterpiece. It's a great game. And to be able to play it on console instead of PC, I couldn't turn it down. I fought it and I fought it because I already own it on PC. I've played it. And then finally I just decided, you know what? I really want to be able to try playing this on the Switch. So I did it. Now there's a catch though. On PC, technically you can play multiplayer. You just share your units. So on PC, I did play 2-player. On PC, we would split up the units. So you would get, whatever units we decide that you can control or want to control, and I control the others. And we play together, and you get these guys, I get these guys. And we do teamwork. If I have a healer, you need to be healed, I'll heal you, whatever it may be. And we strategize, like, hey, there's a room coming up. There's a lot of bad guys in there. They're real tough guys. Let's come up with a strategy in advance. Okay, you got a bard, you're going to do this. You got a wizard. I'm going to run in there. I'm going to cast this spell. I'm going to need you to charge in with your tank afterward or beforehand, whatever it may be. A lot of strategizing. It is a very strategic game. You can't just run in blindly with no strategy. It's not a hack and slash game where you just hack away and you automatically win by button mashing. Okay, so that's a really cool game. Love Boulders Gate. Still cheap. I got it brand new on Amazon. I don't even remember what I paid. It was either $30 or $40 Canadian, shipped right to my door. Next game, I have a love-hate relationship with it. Battlegrounds. WWE Battlegrounds. So, I do love this game. I like arcade-style wrestling games. I think this game is underrated. It's very cheap. When I got this, it was on clearance because nobody wants it. I don't think it sold very well, to be honest. They basically released this as a holdover for whatever 2K game was supposed to be coming out at the time. There's too many bugs. There's some delays. So this game ended up being like a filler game. Something along those lines. I can't remember. It was a while ago. But this is the type of wrestling game that I do like. Now, the catch is, it came bugged a lot, so you do have to download patches, meaning from a long-term collector perspective, I'm really not sure how well this game runs straight out of the box without getting the patches and the download content that you should and would want to get to be able to play this game. So I can't comment on that, but if somebody watching this video does know, please comment below. How well does this game operate, if at all, without needing access to the internet? Because I would like to know if this game could be played, reasonably played. I don't care if there's, the odd bug here or there and whatnot, but reasonably played 50 years from now when I cannot download the patches. Will that still run good and well? Great 4-player game, though. Now, all right, I'll start with the funny one. You're gonna be saying, "What the hell? What is wrong with you? You sick twisted son of a bitch! Why did you buy this game?" I'll tell you why. I'll tell you. Slidestars. And by the way, these games, you can get them all at Walmart, except for Boulders Gate. I don't think Walmart has it. This is a clearance item at Walmart. It's actually cheaper or was at the time. Probably cheaper online because they were giving them away for like $5. I think I got this for like 10 or $12 shipped to my door because my Walmart doesn't have it on clearance. It's $30 at Walmart, rip-off price, Canadian dollars. So, okay, come on. This is one of those games. It's very unique because it has YouTubers in the game. Okay, like no-name YouTubers, like that no one's ever heard of. And that kind of makes it unique in its own sense. Okay, so the characters in the game are based on YouTubers. Okay, known it like low subscriber YouTubers from all different countries. That alone, I think that's really cool and just so unique that they did that. You know, this could be the first game of perhaps a future game where somebody does get the licensing rights to some bigger names like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, you know, KSI. Who knows what the future could hold for a YouTuber based game? But gameplay wise, it's reminds me of a game. Okay, not quite, but Slidestar. So it is a water game, but it reminds me of Doritos Crash Course a little bit. If anyone ever played Doritos Crash Course, amazing game. Xbox Live arcade game, or Xbox Live in general, Xbox 360 game. It was freaking free, made by Doritos. The chips. Doritos, the chip company, made a game called Doritos Crash Course. It was an obstacle course based game. I loved that game so much. I played the hell out of it. Online, you can play, you race against other people, and it was amazing. You have the microphone running the whole time, and you just yell your guts out. That's what I did. And I would usually not win, but I would piss the people off at the end and tell them that I did win. Yeah, I got first place. Yeah. Every time, first place. Even though I didn't. It just, you know, come on, man. It's Xbox Live. That's what you do. So this game, it's one of those games that's so bad. I think it's good. It's fun. It's fun to challenge somebody in 2-player mode and see who is better at the game. Who gets a better score. I think it's fun. I think it's cool. I think it's underrated. You heard it. I think it's underrated. That's a budget title. Probably somebody made it in a week. But it's underrated. It's not that bad. It's worth the $10, $15, $20 just to play it on 2-player with a friend. See how far you get. See who's better. Who gets the better scores. Who's beating the obstacles. It's like Doritos Crash Course, but not as good. Because nothing will ever beat Doritos Crash Course. Look that one up. Great game. Next on the list, Star Wars. Jedi. This has Jedi Knight Outcast. Jedi Knight 2 Outcast. And Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy. I'm going to be honest with you. I never played Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. I know nothing about that game. I didn't buy this for that game. I bought this for Jedi frickin' Outcast. This game I bought for nostalgia reasons. I'm going to be honest. But it's $30 brand new on Amazon. Canadian dollars. So what is that? $20 US? Shipped to your door? This game, if you knew how popular Jedi Outcast was, and how innovative, and how unique, and how mind-blowing, and how revolutionary this game was when it came out back in, that would have been early 2000s. I believe that's when this came out. I was in high school at the time, and all of us bought this game. We were all telling our friends, you got to buy this game. You got to buy this game. We were all getting online together. Let me give you an example. How revolutionary this game was and how perhaps outdated games were back then. But in the trailer, before we all even got the game, one of the clips, it was real brief and real short, showed the Jedi Knight. So you could have these massive Jedi battles, essentially. Picture like Battlefront, but just Jedis running around with lightsabers and Jedi powers. Like a Team Fortress type of thing. Who knows? But this one clip, I'll never forget it. The Jedi, he's having a Jedi battle, you can do crazy moves, like freaking Yoda flips in the air, crazy Jedi lightsabers swinging action everywhere, 100 different lightsaber techniques, and you could run up the side of a wall as if you're like Naruto, with the chakra on your feet, and you're running sideways up on the wall, and then you kick yourself off, slice somebody's head off. Who knows? Like, they didn't actually have the gore where you slice the head off, but, you kill a guy with a one-hit lightsaber kill. Like, this game was nuts. And the force powers, it was crazy. And there were so many options between good Jedi and the dark side. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. And if you went with the dark side, you would get powers, special, like only the dark side could do lightning powers, stuff like that. It was great. There was force push. You could push a guy off a cliff and kill him. You could pull him toward you. There was force pull. I think there might have been a force healing. I don't remember all of the force powers. I remember lightning was really powerful, but force push and pull, those were fun to use. Pull somebody toward you, or push them off a cliff. Great stuff. Okay, now for the final game. You can still get this for cheap too. These are all cheap. You can get them all. You can be having a blast for cheap. This episode is all about great games on the cheap. I'm going to throw in an extra one at the end here. Sonic Mania Plus Edition. If you want Sonic Mania physical, this is the only version you should be getting. This is you're going to have to go online because this is a European exclusive. The Plus Edition, because this has the DLC. This has 2 new characters and the all-new Encore mode. Oh, and it includes an art book. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go online. This is a 4-player game. It actually sickens me to know that they're selling regular Sonic Mania. Still to this day, you go to Walmart, you'll find regular Sonic Mania. Sometimes it's combined with like another Sonic game or Monkey Ball Blitz or whatever they're combining it with now, the 2-in-1. But it's still a ripoff. There's no DLC. The DLC normally, this costs money. You can still get the DLC, but you have to download it, and it costs money. Well, this game has the DLC. Okay, I got the bonus game. This is number 6 bonus game. Very, very valet. This is a party game. This is meant for 4 players. You can play it on single player. I did have a little bit of fun with it on single player, but I didn't get very far because it's not meant to be a single player game. It's like playing Mario Party. Who plays Mario Party in single player? Come on. Who's doing that? And if you are doing that, please stop. Don't do that. Get help. Don't do that. And if you do it, it's just because you want to try a mini game before your buddies come over. And then you can beat them in it. That's the only reason you're playing single player Mario Party. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Anyways, very, very valet. So, okay, this is a cheap game. You get a brand new $30 Canadian at Walmart. They got like hundreds of copies. These games are not going to be worth a lot of money in the future. You buy them today and you have fun. If you get a used one for cheaper, by all means, go for it. Now, okay, this game, how do I describe this game? So you are valet drivers. And basically, so for example, you have cars that need to come in and eat at a restaurant or hotel. And so you've got to take their cars and go and park them. But it's one of those ragdoll physics type of things where, and you're in a hurry. So there's a lineup of cars. You constantly have to go and park the cars so that you can bring more customers in. But the other customers are constantly also coming out and they need their cars back. And there's also traffic driving. You're driving, swerving in and out of traffic, trying to get these people their cars. Let's see what the back of the box says. Madcap Mayhem Action. Okay, I don't know what that means, but over 20 unique locations. The world is your parking lot. Yeah, some of the levels are really unique too. Like they did a good job. So, I don't think it was a high budget game because it's a budget title. But it doesn't need to be high budget. It's just for pure jokes. It's fun. And by the way, you can also save your highlights. So you can watch highlights at the end, like the really funny stuff, and you can actually save your highlights. And you can rewatch your highlights. So that's really fun. So you're having a blast with 4 players. You actually get to rewatch the hilarious moments at the end. I think that's an amazing. It's such a small thing, but it goes a long way. So anyways, guys, for those of you that stuck around and got the number 6 bonus game, good on you. I would like to end this video by letting everyone know that I am trying to get to over 9,000 subscribers. So if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel.